Hello, I am J-Dog John Garshaboom, and I'm lucky enough to be out here with T-Bone. How are you today, Mr. T-Bone?
I'm doing very good.
Good? So far, so good?
So far, so good.
Feeling hot still? It's the end of the day. He's looking forward to it. As a matter of fact, I believe you yawned before you hit the button.
Maybe.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I want to let's say a warm welcome, shall we, to a few folks, to Frank Shaw. Frank, I love your quote, by the way. It was, "Listen or your tongue will keep you deaf." And I guess that is in a Native American proverb. So, the wisdom from the fans. So, great job, guys. Thanks a lot, Frank. And to Regina Ferrier out in Vancouver, Washington, and Jan Munson McCollum. So, hi, guys. Welcome to the show. Hopefully, always that it is something helpful and useful. So, hey, we were talking about our summer months, what we plan to do, and if you missed early this spring planting some dahlia bulbs, technically it's a dahlia tuber. And a tuber, by the way, the difference between tuber and a bulb, a bulb really kind of has an outer coating, a little more protection. A tuber doesn't have that protection, so we need to keep that in the ground, mulch that over after the season, because if it freezes through, it's a goner. So the dahlias, of course, are these guys, and plenty of variety of types of dahlias. So it's a great time to be out choosing. Instead of looking at the picture on the bloom, you can actually see the bloom in real life. And it's a great time probably also here pretty quick is to be visiting those dahlia farms that we have in our area. So keep an eye out for that. So dahlias, great time to shop for them right now. Great time to look for them. They are a great flower, a great dependable bloomer in your garden. They love the sunshine. So if you've got some sunshine, you need some height. There are shorter varieties of dahlias, by the way. If you need some height, dahlias are a great one too. Now you notice too, we've put these in cages. Sometimes dahlia blooms, especially if it gets some rain, start to weep down a bit. So give it some support, and there's lots of different options for support. So dahlias, these guys are taller dahlias. Shall we run over to T-Bone? You want to see? Let's run. We're going to run backwards. I'm going to show you some shorter varieties, but I also want to show you some things to watch out for when you. This would be really funny if I just tripped. Yes, I know you would laugh. But some things to watch out for when you and to manage your expectations about dahlias. Dahlias can bloom profusely through the summer months. So you can see you can get some short varieties too. Now at the end of the season, they leave a little tuber in the ground. What do? Do you pull that up? It's a judgment call. In the Pacific Northwest, I say leave it in the ground. We generally don't get that real hard cold that freezes the ground 6 inches deep. So what you want to do afterwards is just mulch it over. If you put a piece of plastic, the tubers sometimes with a lot of water start to rot out. That's your big battle for us here, is that the rain during the winter times will rot out your bulb rather than freezing. So putting a piece of plastic over it, then putting the mulch over it, it's a great combination. Oh, what I wanted to tell you about was the Dahlias. Those are the guys that you might have bought earlier in the season in flats, if you still found them that way, or you might have found them in small containers. Those are really cute little Dahlias. Those guys really are seed annuals. Don't expect those to come back like a regular dahlia. So I just wanted to let you know. Heads up, guys. So anyway, that's the tips on dahlias today. Get out there and take a look and enjoy. Also, there's techniques too, by the way. Cut flowers, great in the vase. Continue to come back. So that's the show. Here is your quote for the day, unless you found that lousy. It is, "We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey." Thank you very much, Kenji Miyazawa. That's the show, guys. If you're in the neighborhood, stop by. Love to make you an Ely espresso. Always Remember, live your passion.
See me right out of the sunset on the color TV screen.